I would say sporty chic style if you're wearing jeans and a polo.
I love the twist with the berries.
Would you say that? I smell mango. Wow, I want a sample of this. Bonjour.
Hello guys.
Welcome to our channel to explore something new today.
As usually in our Perfume Talks.
Yeah, we explore a lot of fragrances. So today the topic will be about the new fragrance from Andrea Maack
FLUX.
We would like to highlight this kind of spirit of something new, highlight his other fragrances that have something in similar with FLUX. So for you it will be easy to understand it. How does it smell, and is FLUX for you or not?
Usually before we start,
you need to subscribe, like, and
comment. Yes, so let's talk a bit about FLUX. What's the idea? I think they mentioned on their website that this is supposed to be kind of a walk among the midnight ancient forest.
I would say it smells like this. Yeah, it's something like foresty, dark, and that forest is not something that you can meet here, that you can visit here. It's mostly about the northern forest. Since I was born behind the polar circle, for me forest smells like this. It's a little bit mossy, a bit kind of luminous, ice cold berry everywhere, even like a bit frozen berries. So that's how it smells, and it's dark because polar night. So that's
and it's supposed also to have something earthy in there as well. So I expect earthy, berry and frosty scent. Let's discover berries right away. But I can feel very juicy berries.
I wouldn't say it's like it's berries with eucalyptus, with pines.
Yes, but for me, I am a weird person. Sometimes mango smells like pine for me, especially the mango inside.
Wow.
Don't ask why. Maybe there is someone who smells the same. So this for me, for some reason, smells like mango, like berry part with this pines and like juniper-like notes. Gives me the mango aspect. I'm weird, I know, but it's just my association.
Would you say that? I smell mango.
Oh, nice.
So for me now it's mango with needles, with the pine needles.
Yes.
I don't feel even the eucalyptus anymore.
Yeah, but the frost, it has something cold, like cold vibes. You can sniff it and it's making you cold.
All the fragrances from Andrea Maack, it's pretty hard to guess where to wear this fragrance, except for Jest.
Yeah.
For me it was clear, or Zing.
Yeah, Zing as well is very easygoing.
But other one, it's all of the mystery. I never understand them.
Interesting. Now it's getting more like aquatic for some reason for me. Something icy like.
Something like peppermint. Peppermint bubblegum.
Oh. Maybe you're right, because it has some sweetness.
Yeah, it's like Wrigley spearmint. This type of bubblegum.
Yeah, you're right. Interesting. But the woodiness is always there still. It's like you can feel the beginning, but the undertone is always woodsy and it stays there. And I'm sure on the skin it will perform more like a wood, like pine, like juniper, this type.
I think this fragrance for me is more about to feel something grounding, to kind of stay in your thoughts, like to be not open to everyone, just be like in your bubble.
Maybe. So applying it at home or when you're doing meditations, something like that, when you are on your own. Oh, even, like if you're working from home, you can wear this fragrance.
Something, maybe because of the berries. Berries always give this feeling of something like joyful.
Yes.
Something
True.
that, like festive. This is a mystery. This fragrance is a mystery for me.
Yeah, but again, I cannot get rid of these thoughts about mango. Yeah, so if anyone try this fragrance, please let us know your thoughts about what you feel, which kind of fruitiness or berries you can detect. So I think listed are the blueberry. Blue? What? The blueberries are listed.
I don't know, for me it's something red. Like
red?
Cranberries maybe. Something red. I don't feel the blueberry here, because blueberry gives us a bit sweet feeling.
Yes, and this has something sweet for me. Yeah, I really feel slightly sweetness from the fruitiness. Oh, berry.
For me, it's something like red. Like I know I don't feel the blue color here.
But not the red currant.
Maybe not red currant, but something, the red berries. I don't know, something different. According to Andrea Maack website, it should be something luminous, at the same time hypnotic, spellbinding. And yes, and it's something that's grounding you at the same time. It's something uplifting you to do to have a festive mood. That's kind of interesting how everything is mixed here.
Yeah, and now I can feel something balsamic even.
Maybe.
So.
Yeah, I can feel something like resinous, but maybe balsamic. It depends. There's so many balsams.
So the notes, it's blueberry, mint, cardamom, fir.
Everything what we smelled.
Eucalyptus, labdanum, cypress. How to pronounce it correctly?
Cypress.
Cypress.
And sequoia.
Sequoia, cedar, and cashmeran.
Do you ever smell sequoia? Do you know how it smells?
Toyota sequoia. not the real one. No, I don't know. But I think that it can smell something close to cedar, maybe? No?
Probably. Yeah, it's. I would say like when I visit the sequoia forest, and it's more on the fir, something that style.
Yeah, I said juniper. Juniper is not listed, but maybe I picture the berries, berries and fir, something like juniper.
So fresh, aromatic at the same time.
That's true.
Grounding and uplifting. That's how it smells.
Very interesting, unusual. I cannot name anything exactly like that, but we were trying to select some fragrances which has something alike with Flux, just for you to understand more.
Let's try the first one. Which one? So for comparison, we choose Torino 21, which is also have minty note, kind of that same fresh complexness, but much more on the bright side.
Yes, and maybe a lighter side, maybe like a daytime version.
I wouldn't say it's only daytime. I would say it's like, this one is perfect signature scent. So you.
Yeah, but I mean, comparing with this one is much more woodsy and much more on a darker side than this one.
This is opens with a fresh, crisp and a minty feeling. Citrusy, definitely.
Yes.
Same time is a clean woodsy.
Does it have eucalyptus as well, or it's mint, which sounds like that?
Mint.
Very pleasant fragrance. And does it leans more to masculine side? Or like who choose this fragrance more?
Yeah, guys, mostly. And that one is like most on the way of something successful, energetic. I would say sporty chic style. If you're wearing jeans and a polo, that is the perfect fragrance for you. If you want to show that you have a lot of energy, that you want to make this world abide you, that's really cool fragrance.
Yeah, you're right. It's even dedicated to sports, so it's for very active people. But it doesn't mean that when you're going to tennis you apply this fragrance. No, it's for your everyday life, and even for the business meetings I think it can work.
So comparing these fragrances, Flux will be darker firstly, much more woodsy and like this pine cypress feeling much more obvious. Also sweetness here is much more obvious in the Flux compared to Torino 21.
That's true.
Torino 21 will be more on the fresh side. We'll move to another one, which is also have a minty note, which is Gladiator. from Sora Dora. Recently, a lot, especially young guys, below 22, 23, they really like that fragrance when I introduce it in the store, and I always see a lot of like, oh, wow, I want a sample of this, because it's something that people are like, oh, it smells very good.
And it does smell good.
It's also citrusy, it's also minty, but also I feel something more, if the Torino 21 more freshy, here it's more bitter. It's like you have a character and more musky.
Yes, you're right, and it actually develops even on the paper. The more you smell it, the more it becomes bright and like cover everything.
Like even feeling of the green grass, what I can capture here.
Yeah, it's herbal.
Something like very, very bold, energetic. Yes, same with that, but that one is chic. With the Gladiator, you more on a, that's a bad word, toxic masculinity vibes.
Like powerful.
Yeah. You are powerful. You are not thinking of compromises with anyone. You are dominant.
Yes, that's true, and I can feel some spiciness as well here.
Maybe something like cinnamon or clove. Comparison will be pretty the same with the Torino. Much more sweeter, much more grounding at the same time, and the berries. So comparison will be pretty same, so we will skip comparison here. It's just another way of Torino vibes.
Which one would you like to continue with?
Yeah, let's go more to the woody side, and the woody side is
gentle fluidity
with the cypress, juniper. Yeah?
Yeah.
Here I can feel this grounding feeling.
That's true.
But what is the different? This one grounding but fresh and clean.
Yes, if about the others we could say that it's freshy. Here
that's interesting enough.
More clean.
Yeah, more clean. And that's interesting because today I feel they're very alike with Gladiator. This bittery part, herbal part, it's pretty similar.
So this one here also has the pineapple, which is less obvious than, let's say, in Hasivat or Aventus.
For me, absolutely not visible.
No. What about the nutmeg? Can you feel nutmeg? Because I do.
Yeah, the spiciness, yes, I can feel. I can say about the spiciness, but it's more like clean cedar wood. Coriander
as well. Interesting that there is a vanilla actually in a base, but I can't say anything sweet pop-ups here for me.
Yeah.
No, nothing sweet.
So comparing with our main fragrance of the day, with a Flux.
Flux is much more sweet for me, and if you compare with Maison Francis Kurkdjian, it has nothing sweet at all.
Yeah.
Comparing these two, Flux becomes very feminine comparing to to Gentle Fluidity Silver.
But Gentle Fluidity Silver is marketed towards men.
Yeah, so especially trying them both, like you can definitely say that this is masculine, this is feminine, which I didn't think in the beginning about Flux, by the way.
Sweet Leaf from room 1015. And it's last one because you don't like it.
My favorite type of scent.
Yeah, so this one is more eucalyptus with the grapefruit.
Yes, and people admire grapefruit sounding here. I read lots of comments.
And it's so beautiful.
And eucalyptus is very prominent as well. But it has a note which I do not prefer in life and in fragrances as well. It's a cannabis. And for me, it's very, very, very obvious from the very beginning. So I'm making an effort to identify, the grapefruit and the eucalyptus here. I can do that. But it doesn't change the game for me.
I think this is the most closest one to Flux in terms of the playfulness, from the fresh to something grounding, very dreamy. And there in the Flux they have berries and these earthy vibes. also refreshing and at the same time grounding, and this one is as well. Like in terms of the it's not the smell, something same. It's idea of the fragrance.
Yes, for the idea, I get you completely, and that's true. But I love the twist with the berries in Flux. Actually, it's very nicely made and mixed well.
Was it sweet?
Here?
This one is not sweet. This one for me is somehow fatty. Like it's
Oily? Oily, I can say.
Yeah.
Yes, for some reason it's like kind of heavy. You can feel the heaviness.
It's like hemp oil. It smells like hemp oil. And a bit even tarty. Something like food-like, but not the sweet food. It's something like fried chicken.
Oh yeah?
I don't know. Maybe because of oil. I have this feeling.
Oh, maybe. Interesting. For me, it also has some earthiness. Yeah, something humid, like humid earth feeling.
Totally different.
Yeah, the smell is completely different.
Flux is more... Here, Flux is much more airy and clean.
Yes.
Compared to Sweet Leaf. Yeah, even like if you're comparing them, it's much more uplifting fragrances.
Yeah, so you see, it depends, like what to
compare.
Yeah, it
depends.
To.
When we're comparing, it always depends. And what I can say, don't be afraid, because when you don't have comparison, you just smell it one, you may think it's like, oh yeah, it's too strong, too earthy. But now, in the beginning, yeah, it was much more woodsy and earthy when we try to compare it with Torino. But when it comes to the Sweet Leaf, it's just something light and airy. Our perception of the fragrance is always different, and with when we compare fragrances, our brain concentrates more on the different aspects. So what I can say, like to sum up, Flux, that will be a berries, bit of something spicy inside, that's bit sweet,
lots of fur.
Yeah, a lot of needles,
cedar, woods.
Even a bit resinous inside, like you said, like
cold as well.
I wouldn't say it's cold. I would say it's chilly.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah, for me, cold will be gentle fluidity. That will be cold, and that one is just chilly a little bit.
Okay.
What I think about this fragrance. Tell us your thoughts if you tried it before, or maybe it reminds you of something. Let us know. And
thank you for watching.
Stay fragrant.
See you next time. Bye.
Me too.